Hi guys, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be unboxing and what to expect video for the MI Box 4K. Now this is a 4K Ultra HD streaming player. So this has a lot of features. This actually, if you look at other competition like maybe Chromecast or Fire TV Stick, this is in that same price range, but it gives you more feature than that. But having said that, it has all this thing written on it. How will it actually perform and what all features do you actually get with it? We'll be looking at that in this video itself. This is going to be a what to expect video, so I'll be showing you how things work. I'll be testing them more and then making other videos for them later on. So I'll be showing you the setup process and all that later on, not in this video. So let's go ahead and see what all do we get. Let's remove the seal first. So you have the MI TV box which has the same matte finish that all the devices and all the new MI devices have. You have an audio port at the back, HDMI, USB and your adapter. Okay, so you have a regular adapter. You don't have a micro USB or those kind of things, so you will have to use this with this proprietary charger itself. This does not come off, so you have to use this. Then you have a HDMI cable. Okay, so it's 1 meter, not too long. Ideally I would have liked it a little bit longer, but it's fine. I will not complain for the price. And now the star of the package, the remote itself. So this is the remote. So very nice remote. It actually resembles the Apple remote, the Fire TV Stick remote. All of them look the same, but this is a little longer and a little thicker, I guess. Yeah, it's much thicker than the Fire TV Stick one. But okay, once I start it, then only I'll know how this actually functions. It needs batteries, 2 batteries. See. Okay, so no batteries involved, included. I'll have to get the batteries and put it in. So that's what you get in the package. You get the remote, the charger, one HDMI cable, the TV box and a pamphlet which tells you what all do you get with this. Okay, so you've seen what all do you get with the box. Now let's talk about this. Now this is going to be a what to expect video, so I'm not going to show you the setup and how the interface looks like and all that, because that's going to take a lot of time and going to make this video very long. So that will be in my second video. So the setup process and the interface, how it looks like, will be in my second video. So we'll see that later. So let's talk about the box itself and the remote. So basically we get this box which has 4 ports, which we've already seen. So you have a audio jack, you have a HDMI port, you have a USB port and a power port. The power port is regular. The only thing is you do not get a adapter kind of thing where you can actually change or a type C or a micro USB kind of cable where you can actually change it. You can use anything. No, it has a proprietary charger which you have to use. If it goes bad, you'll have to go and search for the same thing, same voltage. Now you have a USB port which is a multi-function USB port. It's not limited to a hard drive or any storage device. You can actually connect a mouse, keyboard. So I used I have a keyboard mouse combo, so I used the dongle of it, which I generally use on my computer, and I connected it to the TV box and it worked. So I was able to use the mouse and keyboard there. So there are games that you can install, but to use the games you need a keyboard or mouse or a gamepad. So all you need is one of these keyboards, or you can even connect a wired keyboard and that will also work. So since this is an Android operating system, you get a lot of options on it. It can detect most of the devices. All that you need is a corresponding software to control those devices. That's it. So excellent option with the USB port. You can even plug in a different sound card, a USB sound card, and take out if you have a high definition sound card, you can actually get 7.1 sound from it too. So all that is possible because they gave a USB option here. The Fire TV Stick does not have any ports, any output ports at all. All that you have is everything going directly into the TV. So from the TV, whatever you want to take, you can take. So excellent USB option. HDMI, depending on what TV you have, if you have a 4K TV, if you have those kind of high definition TV, then the HDMI will give you 4K. Now I don't have a 4K TV, I've connected it to a regular one, but I was able to use the 4K feature on it, and even though I can't get the 4K quality, the quality was excellent. Full HD, amazing quality. So if you want a simple advice, if you want if a TV is not 4K, then don't put it at 4K, just take it to full HD and then keep it so that the data consumption is less and the load on the CPU is also less. So now let's talk about the audio. Now the audio has digital and analog, both of them built into one. So you get, when you actually look at it, when you switch it on, you will see a red laser light on that. So the optical cable, the digital cable that you can plug it in and then take digital output, and you have an analog output. Now the good thing about that is the audio is going to the HDMI and the output over here together. So normally what happens is, if you plug in a 3.5 mm pin, then the audio goes directly to that and then it cuts off from the HDMI, but this one gives it on both of them. So now you have the option of choosing your sound source. Plus there's an option of connecting a Bluetooth speaker. So I was able to use Bluetooth speaker, Bluetooth earphones with this, and they worked excellent. So no issues with any of these features, no hanging issues, no nothing. Now one more thing, this looks like this is plain, but it actually has a small white LED over here. Now that white LED only blinks when you use the remote, or when it's on, it will just show you that the white LED is on. Otherwise it doesn't turn into red or green or anything, it just stays there that way. Now let's talk about the remote. Okay, so let's start with the remote now. Now the remote has a lot of buttons. Let's start with the mic itself. So you have the mic over here. You use the voice assistant key over here to activate that. You press that and then you say something, search, okay, you say something, so it's listening to me. So that's what this does. This is the power button, so you press it once, it goes to standby. You keep it pressed, you get the option to restart or take a screenshot. Now you have this round button which looks like one of those Apple remote thing where you can just do this, or the iPod thing, but no, this is a top, bottom, left, right button. It's just that the design is that way. And then you have the select button here, so you can go up, go down with this. Okay, I don't want to restart. Go up, go down with this, and you can go sideways with the other buttons. Now this is the app button, so you press that and then you see all the apps which are installed. Now let's look at the other buttons. So this is the back button, this is the home button. You have the Netflix and Prime Video button, dedicated buttons for that, and then the volume up and down. Now in the end, let's just talk about what to expect from this. Let's talk about the pros and cons a little bit. So first of all, it's an affordable true 4K 60 FPS device. Now the competition to this is a Amazon 4K device, but the Amazon 4K device is 5,999 rupees, so basically 6,000 rupees. This is 3,499, 3,500 rupees. So there's a huge difference, but you do not get the input options, you do not get USB option, you do not get digital output, so all that options are not there. Now this has Chromecast built in, but the Chromecast option is always on, so it's not going to be like regular casting your phone directly. You can cast your Android phone, you can cast it, the full phone. Now there are two different kinds of casting. You have phone casting, which is a mirroring, which you're mirroring your phone, and then you have app casting. So basically there are some apps on your phone which allows casting. So you play something on the phone and then you see a small casting icon, and then you press that and then it goes to the TV. So the app casting works with everything. I've used it with computers, I've used it with Android device, I used it with iOS device and everything. It works with all of them without any issues, no lags, no delay, nothing. But it only supports regular, or at least I've only been able to use full mirroring on Android device. I was not able to use it with the iPhone and the Windows device. So just remember that. Now having said that, the mirroring is not that fast. So if you are thinking of playing a game like I used to, so I've used both. I own both the Fire TV stick and the Chromecast 2 and Fire TV stick, full HD, not the 4K. So in both of them, if I compare the casting, I like the Chromecast casting better, full phone casting, because I can actually play games over here and the delay is very less. But on the Fire TV stick, the delay was little more than the Chromecast, and on this the delay is much more. So you cannot play a game, you cannot put cast the entire phone and play a game over there. The delay is too much. You can't. I tried playing Asphalt on this, it did not work. So if you're looking for full casting, then I would suggest to go to Chromecast. That's the best. If you're looking for app casting, then no issues. Now it has Google Assistant built in, but I have a control over it. Now whenever the problem that I have with Google Assistant is that it's always listening. So I don't like that. I don't know, every time it creeps me out. Sometimes suddenly in the night it'll wake up and then say I didn't get that, or okay, I found this or I found that, but I didn't even ask for anything. So this one, I have a button to activate Google Assistant, so it's not always listening. So I have a button, so I press it, I talk to it, and then do whatever I want. So that way I like it. Now before this video I was shooting another video. I'll just put that clip, just see that. So that's what happened while I was talking about this. So right now my Google Assistants are off, so see that clip first. So now I have a device where it has an assistant, but I can control it. So that I liked.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
So that's what I don't like. Okay, so you've seen, that's why I don't like Google Assistant, but in this I'm okay with it. Now this has access to Play Store, so you can actually install most of the apps that are available for Android TV, not for Android. So this is one common misconception a lot of people have. Basically, just because this is an Android TV box does not mean it will install everything that you get for Android. But having said that, there are options. You can actually download the APK and install it the other way. You can install, just a teaser, you can actually install a file browser on this and go open download a APK on the phone or on the computer, whatever, and then transfer it with a pen drive onto the device and then install it and then use it that way. So if you want to see that, I will be making the videos, but there are other videos showing you how to do that already, so you can see that. So that's one good thing. So on my Fire TV stick, that's what I could not do. There are limited apps. Even on Chromecast there are limited apps. Chromecast is better for your phone casting, so whatever app is there is on my phone, I'm just casting it that way. So that way I really liked the app option and the amount of apps that are available. Now on this device you do not have MI software, so you do not have MI OS, you do not have the bloatware, you do not have ads working on this. So that's something excellent. Most of the people have this issue with MI devices, that there are too many ads going on. So with this you will not have any ads. For finally an MI device with no ads. Now let's talk about the con. So there's only one major con that I actually found with this, which is that I cannot close the apps which are running in the background. So there are a lot of apps running. So what happened with me was I was running Asphalt, I was running Dead Trigger, I was running Netflix, I was running Amazon Prime, I was running Hotstar, I was running all of those. I was testing them, so everything was running in the background. So in the end the system became very slow, it started hanging and I was not able to use it. So the solution that I had was to switch it off, power it off completely and switch it back on so that it clears the cache. So that's the only option I had. Maybe I'm missing on some button or some function because I just used it for 2 days, or maybe the function will come later on, but right now that is the major problem that I have. Other than that, I actually love this device. For $3,499, I don't think you have to look at anything else. If I want to even make a comparison video, there is no comparison. All the competition, they do not even give you half the feature that this one has. So that's all that I will be telling you in this video. In the next coming videos you will be seeing the setup, the interface. I'll take you through the entire settings and show you how to set up how the audio is set up, how the video is set up, how to install USB devices, how to install all these different things. We'll be talking about that. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe, hit the like button and do comment, and I'll see you again with another video. Bye bye.